free rein to express him or herself. Children are still under construction. They cannot see life's big picture yet. In this video, we will examine how to find your young child's voice so that you can express that naive innocence, the horrible fears and the giddy joys when you saw the world through a child's eyes. Envy and shame are two powerful childhood emotions. Don't push them aside. Feel them and add them to your story whenever they creep in. Embellish certain scenes using dialogue that reflects how your child would have talked. You could use dialogue tags sparingly for more emphasis, like he stammered, she whined, he sniffled, she giggled. Describe those happy, carefree days like your uncontrollable laughter until you wet yourself. The unbearable anticipation of Christmas morning. Your overflowing pride at winning the sack race. Dripping ice creams, bare feet, slithering slugs. Big fat sweet cakes at your aunt's house. And those heart-wrenching crushes on teachers. Tap into your child's senses. What did the world look like from the little kid in you? The home was big, adults were big, dogs were as big as lions, and often so were bullies. See, hear, feel, smell, and taste everything, like you did all those years ago when life was more colorful, scarier, and way more magical. What did things taste like? Aunt Mildred's stew tasted like poop. What did things feel like? Grandma's bed felt like a big old cloud. What did things smell like? My new doll smelled like sweet powder. What did things sound like? The hose drip, drip, dripped. When you write your childhood stories, don't be afraid to take dramatic license as you exaggerate things. A little at least. I blew the planet's biggest bubblegum bubble. Of course you did, based on how you saw the size of the world from a child's narrow viewpoint. Children's stories are full of suspense because children spend much of their time anticipating. There's the good suspense, like in hide and seek or counting down to your birthday. And then there's the bad suspense, like a nurse filling the needle or thunder rolling in. Express these suspense-filled feelings as you introduce the sensations, your beating heart, the warm tingles, your rolling stomach, your dry throat. Remember, children are still under construction. They cannot see life's big picture yet. So when writing stories about your childhood, write with a sense of bewilderment, innocence, and suspense. Right now, we are going to do an exercise on how to show up at a scene in your childhood. This exercise can be used for any period in your life as you work through your life story, so you can adapt it. Before we begin, make sure you have a pen or pencil to write with. Let's begin. Think of a scene from your childhood, something pleasant, because stepping into an unpleasant scene may require some professional help. Are you ready? Find a comfortable position. Close your eyes. Observe the inflow and outflow of your breath. Allow all thoughts to drift away. Let your mind drift to a scene from your childhood. Look over at the child, you, in that scene, doing something or simply sitting there. Observe the scene for a moment. What do you see? Slowly begin to drift towards the scene. When you arrive, stop, breathe, look at the child. Slowly step forward into the child's space. Become the child. You are the child. Now, with eyes still closed, observe your body. Look at your arms. Are there scrapes, bruises, gentle rounded joints? Can you see fine delicate finger bones or chewed fingernails? Now, run your tongue over your teeth. Are there gaps? Are some bigger than others? Look at your legs. Are they covered with fine hair? Is there sand between your toes? Now listen to the sounds. Do you hear children, or water, insects, or wind rustling? Listen to your heartbeat. It's a quick beat. Now smell. Is there the scent of flowers, grass, a dog, or cooking? Now taste. Lick your lips. Can you taste salt or sweetness? How do you feel? Are you anxious or content? Hold on to that feeling. Now, take a deep, slow breath, and with eyes still closed, observe what is happening around you. Take it all in. And now, move your focus to what's happening inside of you. Feel the emotion. Sit with it for a while. And then, begin writing. Write anything that comes to mind. A word, a phrase, a paragraph, a story, anything. I will leave the child now.